Hello. Okay, so today is Akshaya Tritiya. In India, that's the festival where you believe that it's a portal of prosperity. And I really just want to talk about the fact that gold fades but dharma stays. And it's a very simple insight. Akshay means something that is eternal, that stays. And what stays forever? I think what stays forever is healing, growth, and evolution. Anything that you do in life, if it is not bringing these three things, it will not grow, number one. And to make yourself capable enough to remove the ignorance, to be able to see yourself very clearly. It doesn't matter what you see in others, what you see in yourself is what that matters. You will not be able to do this unless you've done a lot of self-work, unless you've done a lot of self-reflection, unless you've looked at your patterns and you've changed them, unless you have these safe spaces where you are allowed to heal, grow and evolve, because none of us are perfect. We're always WIP. So there will be corners in our lives where we can be all of us and then still be accepted, and those corners are extremely critical to do amazing stuff in other parts of your life. And simple stuff like donation, simple stuff like taking care of somebody, simple stuff like feeding people, so each one feed one is such a simple thing. Food is a very great connector in life. It's a very great way of breaking barriers. And also what is food is not just what you eat. Food is also your emotional and psychological diet, and more you realize that the emotions that we indulge in, so when you're in a toxic relationship, the emotions are by default that of lessness. Psychologically, if you allow someone to not take care of you, to kind of bring you down, to make you feel less, or in India we call it niche, like you're constantly in a lesser position, in that case, that the psychological warfare is very big, and all of algorithms in the world right now are psychological. 99% versus 1%. So we're all fed fear, guilt, shame, and if we keep taking that diet, then of course there is not going to be any evolution. There is not going to be any highest good, highest timeline. I think this is a day to remember that, to repeat, gold fades but dharma stays. So if you keep your actions straight, everything else kind of falls apart. For example, I have always had to keep a check on my ability to fight. I use my anger, I fight. That is something that, but more and more while I have the instinct to fight externally, I'm actually just fighting that instinct internally. I use my anger as fuel. I use my disappointment as fuel. I use it to create something bigger, better. I use it to move on from whatever caused that dissonance. And if you can just recognize one of your patterns and dissolve it today, I think that's a great disservice to self and others in your life. Lok Kalyan aur kya hota hai?